covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Union leaders on Grand Bahama have a week of activities planned before and after this Labor Day holiday. BUT Executive Quinton LaRota says so far a speech competition has been planned for Tuesday night. A night of labor is on Wednesday. Thursday is a bingo night at the BUT Hall. And Friday is the annual march and rally, which he says will be done quite differently this year.
Marching in the community of Caravel Beach, and this year we have again a joint march between the two umbrella unions, the NCTUB and the TUC, and so we are continuing the solidarity that Grand Bahama and the Northern region is known for. We will begin at the bazaar and we will head up the South Mall to Bonefish Street, and then Drumfish Street to Dolphin Street, back to Polaris Drive, to West Atlantic Drive, Sunset Highway, and we will end with a rally on Anita Doherty's Park in Caravel Beach.
Former president of the taxi union, James Kemp, will be honored during Wednesday's Night of Labor. Current president of the taxi union, David Jones, says Kemp has played a vital role in the labor movement.
Mr. Kemp has served as transportation chairman. He has served as president in the greatest organization called the taxi union. So therefore, this week, we're going to salute him big time, if I may use that phrase right there. On Wednesday night, we're going to throw a banquet for him. We're going to party till the night go, into the morning. So we're going to, and on Friday, we're going to celebrate him again big time. We're going to have a massive parade. So we're asking all the taxi drivers to come out in their taxis, and we're going to parade the city of Freeport, the residential area of Caravel Beach.
The Save the Bays environmental organization getting the youth involved in its mission of environmental safety. Save the Bays recently commissioned another group of youth environmental ambassadors, bringing the total to 200 nationwide. Kimberly Mullings has more on this story.
Some 24 high school students from across Grand Bahama were pinned as official youth environmental ambassadors, YEAs, after successfully completing the 4-month program hosted by Save the Bays. Chairman Joe Darville says these students were taught to not only protect, but respect the environment.
That includes how we're going to manage it, care for it, be the leaders thereof. And what we have done over the last 5 months is exactly that. Every aspect of the environment, whether it's mangroves or whether it's the pollution of the mangroves or the plastic pollution, every aspect of it we have covered to make sure that these young people become the stewards thereof, the guardians in the future.
Facilitator, Miss Grand Bahama, Serena Green, recalled how the program exceeded her expectations.
This opportunity to work with such awesome facilitators, the amazing Mr. Darville, and such phenomenal students has been an opportunity that I would cherish for the rest of my life. To the YEAs, I pray that this has and will continue to be a lasting encounter for you, and that the friendships and lessons that you learn will be lasting ones.
Sheldia Gray, a YEA, says she is more than ecstatic to go out in the community and be an agent of change.
As a teen, I already knew that littering was wrong, but it wasn't until I joined Save the Bays I began to recognize the dreadful effects it can have on humans, the environment, and the ocean. For the past 4 months, when we met every other Saturday, I came to a well-put-together, very informative session. I learned so much, and now I want to stand up for the environment. This course included leadership and teamwork efforts to help us further develop as people with a passion. It is my passion to stand out and to make my voice heard.
Attending the pinning ceremony was the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Michael Pintard, who admonished the youngsters to continue being a positive influence and good citizens of the Bahamas by spreading the word about the environment.
Your message to a parent, not your parent of friends that you may have, throwing something out of the window of a car makes more difference than the police officer who stops them. Your message to the neighbor who has a roadside garage where there's oil and gasoline seeping into our water table is infinitely more effective than the adult neighbors who, if they approach them, could end up in a confrontation. your message to policymakers about what you believe is the right course of action to develop our environment, marine and terrestrial, will make far more difference than an opposition or somebody opposed to the government. So you have a powerful voice.
The students performed a drum selection for those in attendance and were pinned according to their strengths as strong supporters, critical thinkers, growth mindset, social entrepreneurs, and emerging pioneers. There was also an exhibition of things the YEAs learned about pine forests, bush medicine, mangroves, plastics, sea animals, and more. Kimberly Mullings, ZNAS Network News.
Finally, in news this evening, the Principals and Vice Principals Association in the process of conducting a study on parental involvement within the school system. The study came about as a result of the parenting forum held last year. Grand Bahamian and Assistant Professor at Oakland University in Michigan, Dr. Anika Bowe, will be conducting that study. Education leaders welcome the study. They say it takes a village to train a child, and this study will assist in achieving that goal.
Parental involvement has a positive effect in that the children, sometimes we can get better discipline from students. There are times when they complete their homework assignments, when parents are more involved in the schools.
We are also pleased to have Dr. Anika Bowe join our team. Her surveys and research with parents goes a long way in making sure that this association and others such as ours provides all forms of opportunities to assist our parents.
We would like for the community to assist us in gathering the information. She will tell you all about how she will go about the study, but she will be interviewing persons from the community, as well as she will be giving out surveys for parents and teachers so that we can get the information and use it to get parental involvement.
Dr. Bowe says Oakland University has provided $5,800 to conduct this study.
What I will be doing is asking parents to fill out surveys, parents and teachers to fill out surveys about what their idea of parent involvement is and how schools can support parent involvement, how the community can support parents being more involved inside schools. I will also conduct phone interviews with faith leaders, health workers, social science workers on their ideas about parent involvement as well, health workers too, employers, just to see if we can get a community-wide view on what we mean by parental involvement inside schools, and to see if we can collectively come up with ideas about how we can support parents in being more involved inside schools. And to thank people for their time, they will receive a $5 gift card for either cell phones or gas cards, just to say thank you for participating in the study, because, you know, they are taking time out of their day to do it.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Hi, and welcome to my special segments on lupus. Michelle's second question is, my sister has this rash on her face. Does everyone with lupus get a rash? Thanks again for this question. Not everyone with lupus gets a rash on their face, but most patients do. There are two kinds of lupus: discoid lupus that may mainly affect the skin that is exposed to sunlight, and systemic lupus, or SLE for short, which is a more serious and can affect the skin and joints, as well as vital internal organs such as lungs, heart, kidneys, and brain. The rash on your sister's face that you are describing is known as the classic butterfly rash. It is a raised, scaly, butterfly-shaped rash across the bridge of the nose and the cheeks that can leave scars if left untreated. Lupus can also involve other parts of the body, and persons can experience profound fatigue, low-grade fever, severe joint pain and muscle aches, extreme sun sensitivity, weight loss, chest pain on taking a deep breath, nose, mouth, or throat sores, poor circulation in fingers and toes, or bald patches and hair loss. So if you or someone you know have any of these symptoms, please discuss them with your doctor. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us for a checkout in sports next.